Now, when it comes to work and babies, it can always be a tricky juggling act. But one woman did just that in spectacular style, actually. Model and mum, Mara Martin, turned heads in Miami when she breastfed her baby while walking down the catwalk in a bikini.
And the inspiring mum joins us right now. Mara, thank you so much for joining us. Oh, look at that cute little bub. Can you tell us, what's her name? Tell us her name.
Her name's Aria.
Aria.
She's a
Tell me
beauty.
why you decided
Say hi,
to do this
Australia.
and how much planning went into it.
There was actually zero planning to do it. I did this casting for Sports Illustrated, and she was part of it because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I didn't have a babysitter, and I just took her with me to the casting, and they wanted to, you know, maybe do like a mommy and me thing where I had a little bikini for her and one for me. And backstage, she got hungry because the show kept getting pushed back and back. And then the editor of the magazine came over and said, if you want to take her out there while you're breastfeeding, I support it. And I thought to myself, yeah, let's do this. You know, and I just walked out there with her.
That's a great call from the event organiser to suggest that, I think, to seize on that and to say, well, let's make a statement here, I guess, and a really positive statement. But I'm really curious to know how you felt up there on the catwalk with everyone watching you and you know, being the centre of attention with Bub in your arms.
I was more nervous, to be honest, about just walking the catwalk in general because I've never done it before, but and in a bathing suit. But walking with her just, you know, kind of calmed me down a little bit because I'm doing something I do every day, and it's so natural. Yeah. But as soon as I turned the corner and walked out and saw the crowd, I mean, everyone just went wild, and it was just like this moment that, you know, I'll never forget, especially with my daughter. Hi.
She's got no idea what all the fuss is about, even though she's gone worldwide through this whole thing. But tell me about the reaction from around the world, because there are so many people who've been moved by what you did.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm even talking to you guys in Australia, but yeah, I haven't been able to read all the comments, but I've gotten messages from, I mean, almost every country of just women worldwide saying thank you and that they support me, and you know, just thank you for everything I've done to, you know, produce, you know, just promote breastfeeding and normalizing it, and it's just been awesome feedback.
What exactly do you want people to take from this? What is the message you want to get out?
I would love to normalize breastfeeding because it is a natural thing, and whether you can do it or you can't do it, I just want to also promote just supporting women in general, and just being positive to each other, and just this whole thing is a crazy experience for me, and I'm happy to be the face of this and happy to get this conversation started. Is
there still a stigma out there about it? Do you reckon that breastfeeding mums still get weird looks from people when they're out and about in public?
I think so. I think just from the feedback, I think, you know, just the fact that women in general are commenting thank you for doing this, and just so I think just that alone shows that, like, it's not this normal thing still, and it should be. It's such a natural thing that we can, you know, do. We provide nourishment for our child, and you know, I think there is still a stigma, and there shouldn't be. It's just a natural thing.
We're seeing all shapes and sizes on the catwalks these days. Do you think the industry on the whole is changing?
Oh, completely. I used to model, you know, I think it was around 4 or 5 years ago, and there's such a pressure to be this perfect size, which was, there is no perfect size. You know, there isn't. Everyone's beautiful in their own way, and I think especially now, especially with the brand Sports Illustrated and what they stand for, it's more accepting of, you know, how women are. They're beautiful in every way, and seeing more different races, different sizes, but different backgrounds. It's just an awesome thing to see around the world and in the modeling industry.
She is such a cute little thing. That face is just...
Yeah, she's loving this.
Yeah, it's beaming through the TV screen at the moment all the way to Australia. I can tell you, look at that face. Yeah. It's almost like she knows.
She's adorable.
Yeah,
I know.
She's camera ready.
She was very well behaved too. I mean, and just cruising through the spotlight there on the catwalk too. How did you feel and how did she feel after all of that when you got back behind the catwalk? Yeah,
I knew she was hungry because usually she gets distracted and whatnot, but she just just kept eating. So she was calm and ready for bed. It was ready for bedtime. So didn't know what was going on. She had her headphones on, and it was no big deal to her. And she was sleeping afterward. I think she thought we were just at home. I don't think she actually knew we were out in public and everything.
Well, look, if you ever make it down under to Australia, we'd love you guys to come into the studio. Thank you so much for coming on.
I would love to. Thank you so much.
Can't take my eyes off her. She's absolutely beautiful.
Isn't
what a
she?
gorgeous bub. Hey, Myra, thank you so much for joining us and for sharing that with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Bye,
what a cute.
We love you guys. Say
Bye, you little cutie little thing.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
You little button. Look
She
at her.
is transfixed by something going on behind that camera,
We're
isn't she?
transfixed by her.
Beautiful.
Love. You can
Well
look at her
done.
all morning. Thanks, girls.
Isn't she beautiful? Well done. And well done to juggle the breastfeeding while walking down the catwalk too. That is quite an accomplishment to pull off.